What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dokkan Battle stream. It's gonna be kind of a short session. No, this is loud. Let's mute that. Whoops. Anyway, so tonight I'm gonna go watch Solo, the Star Wars movie that's coming out about Han Solo. Pretty excited about that. So before that, we're gonna do some grinding. If you were here yesterday, you saw that I was grinding the slug event. It was still 400 and 500 that we needed to do, so we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can finish that up tonight. What's up, Alejandro? Pepsi Cola. We don't drink Pepsi around here. Texas is Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper. There's a lot of places, like most places you go to, it's like not even like an area thing, it's like a state thing. Like each state feels like they're more Pepsi or more Coke depending on where you go. Like I know there's like some places when I would go traveling, like they wouldn't have Coke at all, and they'd look at me funny when I would ask for Coke. But everybody would have Dr. Pepper though. Like I think almost everybody carries Dr. Pepper, but it's either Coke or Pepsi wherever you go, which is weird to me. But anyhow, okay, I think we were like almost at 400. Sinner? What are you talking about? Yeah, we're almost at 400, so that's obviously going to get hit today, but then we're trying to see if we can get this 500, because this one unfortunately is just a physical Funky Kai, so I gotta like, I don't know who I'm going to give that to yet, but this one is one that, see, I don't know, like, there's so many units that I need to work on their SA. Like, the anniversary, or not anniversary, the 1000-day Goku, he's still sitting at SA 1. I don't know. But we're gonna get him anyway, and then we'll just make a decision at that point. I don't know. We will see. So how's everybody's day been so far? It's been raining a lot here. Like it rained again today, which is like the 3rd day in a row. But it's not like a hard rain. Like it rains sort of for like 15 minutes and then that's it. That's enough to freak people out down here. Because it doesn't rain that much. Like lately it hasn't been raining that much. My 1000-day Goku just got to 10 thanks to the EZA family Kamehameha. That's cool. Yeah, mine, I use them for other units. We'll just leave it at that. I ended up using them for other things. So we're just gonna do a bunch of random theme teams. Let's go with Pure Saiyan. Did I make a Pure Saiyan? Oh, I gotta make a Pure Saiyan team. Alright, let's make a Pure Saiyan team. Which is pretty much all... Oh no, there's a lot of units you can throw on this. We're gonna go with... We'll go Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You know what, let's go all Vegeta, how about that? Because they should all be on here, right? Let's see, what are the best Vegetas? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, obviously. I guess we could do Majin Vegeta. I don't have the good one, I have Minor, not Major. There's, well, I guess he's Major, but then there's Super Major. LR is now Super Major, since we famously call that one Major Vegeta. Super Saiyan Blue, the Int one. Yeah, we can't because we have... Oh, that's right, because he doesn't change his name until he transforms. That's dumb. That's so dumb. I hate that so much. We can use the 2 Super Saiyan 3s, I believe. So we can use the GT and the regular Super Saiyan 3. So now we can use a Super Saiyan Vegeta, but which one? Herm, or we use a base form. Which Vegeta shall we use? You know what? Forget all this. We're gonna use Vegeta. The one that we won in the vote. Or wasn't a vote? No, the numbers game. Even those people were saying it's rigged. Who cares? We got that Vegeta, so that's fine. Team Vegeta. Now I don't know about the other 10. Yeah, it's gonna take me forever to get him up to even SA10 at this point. Packing from MegaCon. Getting ready to meet Nakamura, Braun Strowman, and Alexa Bliss. Yo, that's awesome. I actually have a friend that's in Atlanta for... No, that's for something else, I think. Where is MegaCon at? I think I have a friend that's going to it. I don't know, a lot of my friends are going to Chicago for Combo Breaker, which is a big fighting game tournament out in Chicago. And then we've got Comic Palooza in Houston. I'm going to try to go to that. It's a big our big comic book convention down here. A theory I had about the LR Trunks is that it's most likely to be Int or AGL, since we already have Tech, Strength Frieza, plus we have physical LR Trunks already. Yeah, but then there's also... I mean, you had the androids, which were AGL, and then you had also Hercule was another Tech. Then you had the World Tournament ones. Piccolo was Int, and Tien and Chaozu was AGL. MegaCon is in Orlando. MomoCon is in Atlanta, right? Okay. Yeah, my friend's in Atlanta, so she's at MomoCon. Yes, but those are friend point summons, so those are still technically free. Dang, he still did 300, over 300 on a weak element. Do I play Legends? I've been playing a little bit. Like, I re-rolled and got Piccolo and 2 Pans so far. So I've been playing a little bit. Still don't like how it plays though. Like, I'm trying to get used to it, but it's like weird. Okay, so that should be the 400 done, so now we just need to get like 100 more. So if I only get 2 times per, then now we need to do it 10 times, and 10 times 15 would be 150 stamina, so we can definitely do it this stamina bar. Do I use a new cam? Nope, same thing. I ain't rich enough to upgrade. Alright, so we did Vegeta's, so I guess let's do Pure Saiyan with Goku's this time. Even though it's Vegeta leads, but we'll do Goku's. All Goku. Oh, let's see, I believe that works. And do the 3, and then we can do Angel, and then we can do LR. Or should I do LR? Yeah, we can do LR and then we'll do Godku. That should work. Let's go with that. Last time I saw your stream, the cam wasn't as good as this. This is the exact same cam. I've been using this Logitech camera for the past 3 years. That's good. It's been like 5 months since I played Dokkan and I wasn't kept up to date with the news of Dokkan, so is it worth returning or not? That's up to you. I've been playing for 3 years every day, so I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I guess the biggest news in the past 5 months is that every banner is GSSR now. If it's been 5 months, then you missed the anniversary, so you missed the LR Gogeta and LR Vegito. Wow, these guys do not link up very well. What's up, Vanessa? When is the 3-year on Global? That should be coming up in July. The download of the transfer account will take like 3 hours. You're not doing it over Wi-Fi? It sounds like you're just doing it over mobile internet. Alright, let's see. What other team can we do? I haven't done my fusion dance team in a long time. Let me see, who do I even put on my fusion dance team? It's been so long since I've done this team. I know it's like all the Go tanks. So let's put God tanks, Go tanks. Put regular Go tanks on there. I think I had him and Weirus. I think I put Weirus on here. Yeah, I think this was the team I was using. My mobile internet is faster than the Wi-Fi? Wow, that's really terrible. I'm really sorry. Alright, Go away memories. Okay, let's try 1. And then we'll try 4 and see if it'll be nice and give me a 2. So is anybody in here a Star Wars fan? I'm pretty excited for the Solo movie. I don't know if it'll be good, but I don't really care. they're all usually pretty entertaining to me anyway, so it'd be cool to see a Solo prequel film. Ugh, that damage. Did y'all see how much damage that was? 3.5 mil. That wasn't even the big super, was it? It was just the regular super. What the hell? Are you streaming for fun and stuff, or just like make a career out of gaming? I mean, you're dedicated to this stuff and it's sad to see that you're really underrated. I do this for fun. This is not my career. My real job is working in IT, which I'm starting a new job coming up. Like, I'm in training right now, and next week is the last week of training, and then I start working full-time. But I might still be able to stream because it's going to be a regular 9-to-5 job, which is kind of like when I first started. When I first started, I was working IT at the airport, but the time frame was different because I was a night shift guy when I was working there. So I guess my streaming was more erratic when I was working there. This one, it's because it's a regular 9-to-5. That means I have like regular time at night like I would normally do for streaming, so I might actually be streaming more. I don't know. We'll see. The reason I haven't been streaming a lot was my work was erratic, and I watch WWE, so like Mondays and Tuesdays I'm watching Raw and SmackDown, and Raw is like 3 hours long. I still don't understand why, but so I watched that, and then SmackDown is 2 hours, although now it sounds like they're gonna make it 3 hours, which is crazy. I hope they don't. It doesn't really need to be that long, but we'll see how that goes. 5TV Fred, what's up? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Codester with the cheers. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, or whoever. Thank you. I don't want to presume, but thank you very much for the cheers. Why do I watch WWE? It's entertaining. It's like, why do you watch a movie? It's not real. Alright, so we did... Ooh, int team. Let's do an int team. I haven't done an int team in a while. See all my categories here. Fusion Dance Team is so good, but it's like it's overshadowed now by a bunch of other teams nowadays. But the thing is, like, with 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, you have 2 great you know, characters to counter supers, and not having to worry about supers is great. My int team's pretty buff. I've never been into Rick and Morty. I've seen that you pulled LR Goten last stream. Are you coming up slowly on LRs? Kinda. Like, that's my third one. Still not quite the one I want, though. I still want the Gohan. My ID in Legends? Maybe next time. I don't know what it is. I've hardly been... I've been playing it a little bit, but not a lot. What's up? When does free-to-play LR Trunks come out? I believe it's supposed to be end of the month. Can't believe what's turned into 4? Huh? I was supposed to put Gogeta on that team. I'm stupid. It's been so long since I've used him, I totally forgot what's supposed to be on that team. Like, I'm looking at this Gogeta and I'm like, wasn't he supposed to be on one of the teams I just used? I'm like, oh yeah, he's supposed to be on Fusion. Isn't that Int Godku good at Rainbow? Pretty much all the Godkus, with the exception of the physical, are really good if they're rainbowed. The Int one's really good, the Strength one is really good, especially with their Dokkan. The AGL one is pretty good. Like, obviously the only bad one is the physical one, because that one's a free-to-play one, or not free-to-play, it's that one that comes from the SR White Hot Face or something. I forgot what the name of it was. It's something weird like that. But that's the only one that's crap. I feel like the hype for pulling rare good cards is gone now, like, since like every card now is actually really good. No. Trust me, there's still a lot of really not great cards. Like GSSR, I pulled a lot of cards and I'm like, ugh. Can you use LR Ginyu for the LR Trunks event or no? I don't know. I don't know anything about the LR Trunks event, because they haven't really said too much about it. That's doesn't come out till end of the month, which is pretty much next week. You pulled the strength one? The strength one is really good because he has lots of links. Like he has probably one of the best link sets in the game for a card. Like, he links with almost everybody on a strength. I don't know if I really agree with that. I mean, most games, they have events that are just grind events anyway. See, that's not entirely accurate. Because if you go back and think about when you first started Dokkan, you know, events were actually kind of hard. You had to have either good cards or you had to use a bunch of strategy. Like, remember when Broly first came out in Dokkan? Everybody had problems with him. I mean, Legends just came out, so of course things are going to be hard, especially if you don't have good cards. So that's not entirely accurate. What's up, Expose? Let's use my strength team. I like my strength team. I'm going to change it up though, because this is not my real strength team. If I'm going to use my total strength team, we're going to do man, I kind of, yeah, let's put Jiren on here. Don't put Gogeta. Don't put Trunks. Let's see, the Super Saiyan 3 or we'll put him on there. Yeah, let's go with this. Events were no joke. Cyberclips, what's up? I mean the normal storyline, not the events. Normal storyline was hard back at the beginning. Like grinding for Android 13 and his medals was actually hard back in the day. Cyberclips, thanks for the follow. Bluish Piccolo, what's up? Dokkan was super. Yeah, I mean at the very beginning. Like I'm not talking about now. Like now you can reroll and get like godlike cards and then it's not hard. But like at the beginning when you first started playing, like Android 13 even back then was a big deal to get because it was a free card that turned into an SSR that turned into, you know, a UR just because you could Dokkan Awaken it. Like there was a lot of hype around him when he first came out. Of course now he's trash, but you know, this is like 3 years later. Let's do this. There we go. That's what I want. Because we don't care about you. Let's do this. And let's do that. Bluish Piccolo, thanks for the follow, man. What's up, Julius? I hope Super Saiyan 3 Strength Goku gets an EZA. Dude, I was so upset when he didn't get one. Like AGL, yeah, he needed one, but you could have went ahead and did STR at the same time. Like I didn't understand why they did one but not the other. When I got Super Vegito AGL that counters, I got pretty okay, but not great, but okay. When Super Vegito AGL first came out, he was so broken for, you know, in comparison to like the content that was out there. Like, he was just way too good. Like, he literally broke the game, to be honest. And, I mean, it shows, like, he was, you know, a viable card for how long? Alright, man. Catch you later. I wish that events were more like how it was back then. Well, the problem is that the power creep and everything with the cards are really, really up there. There's so many broken cards in this game now. And they haven't really figured out a good balance. Like, the best balance so far has probably been Super Battle Road. And that's not even really that balanced. It's a little bit harder than it should be. But, you know, in terms of like having godlike cards and playing it, it's pretty close to, I think, as we're gonna get to balancing. I like the Battleground event. There's some tweaks they can do to it to make it a little bit better, but you know, Super Battle Road and that are probably the closest things, or even you know, Boss Rush. That's like the closest thing we're gonna get to like having challenge events. Because like their idea of boss fights, making those challenging is kind of dumb. It's like, I understand you're trying to make it harder, but totally negating effects that some cards have, like being able to stun, be able to seal, stuff like that, is kind of stupid in my opinion. It's like one-time gimmick, fine, but you're making every boss do this, and I think that's like pointless because it's like you just totally ruin certain cards that you would normally use. Like, you know, back in the day, General Blue was a great card to have, and it wasn't hard to get because you just get him from the World Tournament summons. But now he's useless because his stats suck. He doesn't hit hard. All he did was stun, but you can't stun now, so you can't even use the card. Grand Blue Fantasy, any good? It's really good, but it's really really intensive. Like, you have to really, really play the game. Like, it's not something that you play casually. Like, I play it, but I don't play it as dedicated as some of my friends do, so I'm like way behind. But it's a really good game if you want to get into it. People thought 500k was a lot of damage back then, but now, oh, 1 million, it's okay. Dude, 100k was a big deal back then. Like, if you go back and watch like my old school Broly boss fight from when he first came out, and I was using the team that they told you to use, like, if you didn't have the Goku, the Gohan, or the Goten, they had like the other group of characters that you could use that had the link to disable his rampage. And like, my guys were doing 20k, maybe 30k damage maybe on a super. And like, those fights, that fight took forever. Or that stupid fight I did against Beerus. Oh my god. That 1 hour fight against Beerus where we were both not doing damage to each other. Oh, terrible times, terrible times. Oh my god, Rainbow Starred Vegeta. That is nuts. Can't believe some people's luck. You know what, I wonder if I can make a Rainbow Star. Let me see if I can put everybody else on here Rainbow. So we're gonna take off, these two, and let's see if I have any other Rainbow Star Gokus I can throw on here. Actually, I don't think I have enough. I think most of my Rainbow Stars are just like all around characters. So I have Godku, LR, Kaioken, Vegeta Blue does not count. Oh, I got that Goku. Oh yeah, okay, I can do it. Sweet. Alright, Rainbow Star Goku team. What's up, Blaze? Remember when you were trying to beat Strength Gogeta with big bad bosses? I think so? Because, I mean, that's what you were supposed to use against him. Because Janemba, you were supposed to use Heroes or Super Saiyans. And then Gogeta, you're supposed to use bosses for the big boss link. Wish I had UI Goku to make the event less assholic. I have a winning team, it's just damn dodging. If you have that item, that flute, that's really all you need. Although I don't know how many people grinded enough flutes to do it. Like, originally I didn't have enough stuff for it either, because I needed his medals. I forgot who it was I needed his medals for, but it's super annoying. I ended up taking my physical team so that I could use Super Vegito and Vegito Blue and like everybody that could do like multiple attacks. Like, you had Kefla, Kale, like everybody did multiple attacks, and I was like, alright, he's gonna dodge most of this, but if I can just hit him 1 or 2 times, I could probably take him out. And that was the strategy I used against him if he didn't have the flute. And it was just like, okay, just hit him as many times as possible and pray that he doesn't dodge everything. Sometimes he still does. He's an asshole. How is Urin 7 doing? I haven't talked to him in a long time. A couple times, you know, I liked some of his posts on Twitter. That's about the only time I ever see him. Because he doesn't stream anymore, from what I can tell. And his YouTube channel, he like changed his name, I think. So I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with him. Is Int Janemba still optimal, or do people still use him? I think you can still use him on Extreme Int. He's not a bad unit. He's definitely still viable on Extreme Int, because Extreme Int doesn't really have a lot of choices. Like, you've got Kid Buu, obviously, and Buhan, obviously, Angel Golden Frieza. If you're lucky, you have LR Bojack. But aside from those cards, everybody else is pretty mediocre, so Janemba would be higher than most of the other ones. Like, I mean, who else are you going to put on there? Like, Int Cell? Int regular Golden Frieza is not that great either. Hell, I think on my Extreme Int team, I actually use the Super Strike Android 16. Because he's actually still a really good tank if you're using him to fight against Tech. If you're not fighting against Tech, then I wouldn't suggest using him, because his only good thing is to have increased defense versus Tech. Yo, I'm stuck at a bowling alley. Kill me, please. Bowling is not bad. Bowling can be fun. Me and my friends used to bowl every Tuesday for a while. I mean, they should have arcade machines there. Most of them usually have arcade machines. We use the God Key team. You're waiting for your mom? What do you mean you're waiting for your mom? Like, you're picking her up? Or is she supposed to be picking you up? The arcade sucks? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I bet you have a great hybrid Saiyan team since you pulled LR Goten. It's not bad. It's decent. Like, I can do that next. The thing is, like, I'm not going to be able to find a Gohan friend because nobody uses that team. Like, that's been the biggest problem, is like, yeah, my hybrid Saiyan team is pretty good, but it's like no one uses that team, so like you never see the Strength Ultimate Gohan as a friend usually. Your mom is picking you up? Okay. Yeah, sometimes that wait can be excruciating. Like, when I was younger and used to play like Little League Baseball and stuff like that, that was always like a pain in the butt if we had to go for practice. Because if it was a game, my dad would stick around for the game. Like, he'd come and watch the game. But if it was just like practice, he'd just like drop me off. And then it's like, alright, I'll see you in a few hours. And then sit there for a while until he comes back, like praying he comes back. Otherwise it'd take forever. And that was never fun. What's up, Thunderstrike God? What's going on? Kento's not streaming? So how many people in here play fighting games? Like any fighting game? Like Street Fighter, or Dragon Ball Fighters, or Tekken, or Smash Brothers, or anything. He is just going in between streams. I'm drinking a root beer, waiting, just murder my soul. It's cold here. Go outside then. You just sound miserable. Root beer's good though. I'll try the multi-attackers. I do have them on the orb paths. And I do have a Rainbow Tech Lead Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Yeah, because he's definitely the attack-up character, I think, in that. But multi-attackers is usually the way to go because, yeah, he dodges a lot. You play Smash? I didn't know you played Smash. Play Smash Brothers, Fighters, Tekken, Injustice, and Mortal Kombat. Nice. So the reason I'm asking is because earlier today I went to go eat at this Thai restaurant near me, and the cashier actually recognized my Showdown shirt, because I'm obviously very proud of my event, and so most of the time if I'm just going out casually, I like to wear my Showdown shirts. I'm proud of the event, and I think it's cool if anybody recognizes it, and I like to talk to them about Showdown or fighting games or whatever in general. So the cashier recognized the shirt and he's like, "Hey, Showdown, that's cool. Were you there?" And I told him I run the event, and he's freaked out. And I'm like, "So did you have fun at the event?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. So like, what game do you play?" And it kind of shocked me a little bit, because he kind of looked down, like he was ashamed or something, and he was like, "I'm not really in the FGC. I play Smash 4." I was like, "Dude, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, Smash 4 has been part of the scene for a while. I mean, even though we didn't have Smash 4 this year at Showdown, we might have it next year. We've had it before." So I was like, "Dude, this is nothing to be ashamed of. We're all gamers here. Like, I don't judge people on what game they play. Fuck, I hardly play fighting games as it is. Like, I don't play most of the new ones. I try to play fighters. I try to play Marvel. But for the most part, most of the fighting games that I really got into were older fighting games, like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, older fighting games. So I just thought it was weird that he reacted that way. I was like, dude, it's just games. There's nothing to be ashamed of here. I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I tweeted that because I was surprised at how that came out. I was like, at Showdown, we like to try to showcase as many games as we can, because in Texas we have such a diverse community. Like, we've had people that play all kinds of games and competed around the world for multiple games, not just Street Fighter, but Guilty Gear, Tekken. We've had some really good Smash players that came from Texas as well, so just want to throw that out there. Enjoy the games you want to enjoy. It's all good. I mean, nowadays, I just play mobile games. I don't even play fighting games. Whenever I go to a tournament, it's funny. They ask me, "What game am I playing?" And I'm like, "I'm playing Dokkan Battle." They're like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's a mobile game." And then I go down the list of all the mobile games I'm playing. It's like, "You just play everything on your phone?" I'm like, "Yes, because it's easy. I don't have to lug around my TV and my console and my 30-pound Vuelich stick. I can just take my phone and my charger and just go play." Of course you do. You have a scene. That's cool. Chilling before Anime North this weekend. Man, everything's going on this weekend. But it's like Memorial Day weekend, so I guess that makes sense. Melee's pretty much your main game. That's cool. How long have I been doing Texas Showdown? Texas Showdown started in 2001. And we've been running it every year since. So this past year was our 18th year. I play around the same games. I have fighters, but I've put in a total of solid 8 hours in that game. Dokkan Battle JP is my main game, though. I'll play Rockman X series, though. So a funny thing is, in the Marvel series, I'm known for playing Mega Man. That was my main team in Marvel 1 and Marvel 2. But I've never really played the Mega Man series. Like, I played Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2, but after that, I didn't really touch the Mega Man series that much. And that shocks a lot of my friends when I tell them that. I'm like, "What? But you play Mega Man in Marvel?" I'm like, "That's not the same as playing Mega Man on Nintendo. It's totally different." What's up, JT Prime? Add you in Duel Links. Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't play Duel Links. Come to MomoCon? I'm not going to Atlanta. I'm going to stay here and go to Comic Palooza. There's stuff going on all around the nation, so I'm just going to stay home. Now that I think about it, I don't really play fighting games like that. I play Dokkan too much, I think. That's kind of my thing too. Like, I play a lot of mobile games. Like, I installed a couple mobile games just to try them out. Like, I should delete them, but I haven't yet. Like, I downloaded that Love Live because they had this advertisement saying that you get free multis on it. And I don't even know why I downloaded it because I don't know anything about Love Live. Like, I did the summons and I don't even know who I got. Like, I don't know who's what. So, I'm probably going to delete that game. I downloaded... What other stupid games did I download? I downloaded Monopoly Slots, which, yeah, it's not very fun. I need to delete that game too. There's a Snoopy Town game, which actually was kind of fun, but it's kind of like whack at the same time. Like, it's not programmed very well. Like, it could be better, because I'm a big fan of the Peanuts, so that's why I got that. And then I got this Garfield game because I'm a big fan of Garfield. That game is like a weird puzzle game, at least the one that I got. So I might keep that just because I like puzzle games. I was really upset when Puzzle Fighter came out, because to me it's like Puzzle Fighter, but it doesn't matter. And what I mean by that is, like, so a lot of the gameplay for Puzzle Fighter is built around the super, like building the meter for the super and just tossing the super out. So you could be totally dominating the other guy, but as long as they get their super, they can come back and kill you. Like, it doesn't matter at all what you do. And to me, that kind of defeats the purpose of the actual puzzle game, because it's like, you're supposed to be beating the other guy. What's the point of it if all I had to do was sit there and charge up my super? So that was the problem I had with the game, which was pretty much validated by the fact that the game is ending, so I'm guessing other people weren't that happy about the game either. Because that game is dying really fast. Like, it's actually ending this in like a month or two, I think. And that game had just come out. It wasn't like that game's been out for a while. Like, it came out overseas first, because I had actually downloaded the overseas version and played that, and then they came out with the American version, and then after like maybe half a year, it's died. I don't know, it's crazy. When I went to Japan for New Year's, my foster brother took me to a Love Live concert, and I left going Nico Nico Ni. And now I have a shrine of Nico under my DBZ statues. Yeah, their idol culture is pretty crazy in Asia. Didn't they have like Love Live cafes or something over there? Like AKB48 is like a huge group over there, and they have like a cafe for that group out there. It's kind of like a maid cafe, but it's like with like the lesser members. So I would imagine if they did like a Love Live cafe, it would have been like people cosplaying as the Love Live characters. Japan is so fun though. I want to try to go back for Evo Japan next year. Sounds like X Factor from Marvel 3. But that's... No, this was worse. Because X Factor, even if you activate, you still have to land a hit. This one you don't land a hit. You just like charge it up and then do it. They have theme cafes and all, but I mainly go to J World for my Kamehame meat burger. So, the J World that I know is in Sunshine Mall, which has like, I think that's in, I can't remember which area of Tokyo that's in, but that mall has like this Pokemon Center in there as well, because we usually go there to get the whatever themed Pikachu is out. Yeah, that place is pretty cool. I didn't actually go into J World though, because like, I don't know, I guess I felt self-conscious about going in there because it just felt like it was for kids. At least that's the way they build it. Maybe next time I'll go. This time I didn't go. I went to Odaiba to go see like the giant Gundam, which they changed now. Back then it was like the old Gundam. I think now it's Unicorn. That's what they changed it to. But then they had this Sega arcade over there, which was really cool because they had like virtual reality games or more VR type games. And like one of the games, yeah, Ikebukuro. But this arcade, they had Initial D and like life-size cars. So like the actual cars that are in the series, they had like the real cars there. You sit in the car, and then it had hydraulics, so it would like move around while you're playing the game. That was pretty fun. I think one of the main reasons why I like going to Japan is because they still have an active arcade culture. Like, I miss the arcade culture. Like, it's hard to find like a real arcade in America. Like, besides like a Dave and Buster's or something like that. Like, Dave and Buster's to me is not really an arcade. That's like a random amusement place. Like, it doesn't feel like a real arcade to me. At least not from what I remember. Not to say that it's bad. I mean, it's the best that you can do, then that's all we have. But, like, I just miss old arcades. Final months of the RX-78, yeah. Dude, you realize all the Gundams are either below the ocean or in space. They're just waiting. Like, when North Korea was going nuts, those Gundams are on standby. They're going to totally obliterate whoever tries to attack Japan. Like, the ocean floor is going to open up. You're going to have all the Gundams. You're going to have Mazinger. You're going to have, like, all these friggin' mechas come out. Just watch. Whoever messes with Japan, they're fucked. You haven't used your hybrid Saiyan team. Alright, I'll use them next. Going nuts. I don't know what he's playing. He's usually playing something, and you can always tell. He's always screaming, and he's upstairs, so he's got to be pretty loud for me to hear him down here. Is anybody else going to see Solo? It's crazy that I haven't really been watching movies lately, and then within like the past month or so, I watched Avengers, I watched Deadpool 2, and I'm gonna watch Solo. Like, it's been probably a good year since I watched movies in the theater, and now this month I'm watching my third one. Probably Fortnite. I don't think he plays Fortnite. I was on Havohe's stream earlier, and he was talking about how Kaioken should be worth more than 10,000 Baba points. And I was like, no, he's not. He's not worth that. He sucks. Here I am using him. But I don't have the other one. I don't have the regular AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Plus mine's rainbowed, so I mean I have to use him. Alright, so Mix Saiyan. I wonder if I can find a Gohan. Actually, oh, did we hit it? I think we hit it. Did we already hit it? Yo, we hit it! Nice. We got the 500 done, and now... Come on, game. What are you doing? Okay, so we finished that. I guess we can do this one. The 4Z hard. I'll get this last Kaioken. Alright, so for Mixed Saiyan, can we find a Gohan? Pretty sure we're not gonna find one, because it's been a long time since I've seen a Strength Ultimate Gohan. I guess I'll use this LR Gohan. Oh wait, we found one. Wow. Amazing. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's hard for me to find one. Alright, so let's see. At Gak. What's up, Dragon Lord? Let's see. So Mixed Saiyan. Let me see who all do I want to put on this team. Obviously, we're putting our new LR on this team. I don't have LR Gohan. I do have, like, pretty much all the other Gohans. Oh, we can put my LR. Did I miss one earlier? Yeah, I was kind of scrolling pretty quickly. Go tanks counts, so we use those two. I still really love using the Super Saiyan Go tanks, although I guess that one's Super Saiyan too. But he's, especially Rainbow, he's still really strong. He's really good. I don't want to put Pan on this team. I'm gonna put, oh, the Super Saiyan 3s are on here. Okay, I'm gonna put Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, or Gohan on here. Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. He's really good. Yeah, let's go with this squad. I can't wait till he gets a Dokkan Awakening. Oh my god, look at that health. 472k. That's crazy. I mean, they really need to upgrade the friend system in general. Like, at least make it to where you can find certain elements, or maybe even separate it by category. Like, it shouldn't be too hard to do. Well, y'all guys don't link well at all. I know y'all two do. So I want to see how much damage we can do here. Probably be dead before he gets to Gohan, LR Gohan. So like I said before, I have 3 paths open in my my Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, so he hits pretty hard. That's so dumb. I know, right? You know what? Fine. We'll send a friend request. I hardly have any of them anyway. Can we find another one? Let's see if we can find another one. If not, I'm going to go with LR Gohan. Like, maybe one of these two. Or maybe I should just go ahead and go into it. You know, let's just use LR Gohan. It won't be quite as high. Like, it's still almost 400 though. It's still almost 400k. Even with that drop off, that's ridiculous. Oh no, I got hit by a missile. I only have 356k. Oh, that's even better. I mean, let's go with that. Is it possible to hit 500k? Yeah, I've seen people hit 500k. I haven't. Oh, we got the Super Saiyan 3. 1.4. Oh, additional attack. That breath. Hold on, I gotta take this breather real quick. Like, let me see. Well, Mix Saiyan would be hard to do because Mix Saiyan, I'd have to find the Gohan for that. Let me see. Pure Saiyan is how much? Pure Saiyan is 170 also. Let me see. I can probably make a Pure Saiyan team that hits 500. Mel, what's up? What's going on? Let me see. Just gonna see if I can find a rainbow starred one since I was able to find some before, but it doesn't look like it, so we'll take. And if we're gonna make a Pure Saiyan team. Because he's a 170 HP lead also. So if we do this. Today you effed up, what'd you do? Okay, Pure Saiyans based on HP. So Goku, Broly. Okay, we'll have to go with this Goku. Mostly the LRs, and then. Okay, so these should be all Pure Saiyans. Should be the closest I can get to 500k, I think. Yep, there you go, 517. Rama beat all Super Battle Road. How did you beat the extreme ones? Curious on the teams I've been getting wrecked. Took a lot of luck. I will definitely say that. It took a lot of luck. Try to reroll for Jiren or Goku. 4 hours later, didn't get it and can't get back your account. What happened? Like your code doesn't work? Cause that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's always one of the dangers of re-rolling. Ooh, 315. I think we blazed through that. That should be all my stamina too. Yeah, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, if there's no way to recover it, unfortunately, the only thing you do is keep re-rolling. Alright, let's see here. So got the one Funky Kai and the one Elder Kai. So let's see, what do I want to do here? So this one, I think it was that one. So physical, let me see what I have physical wise. There's Ginyu, but I have a second Ginyu that I can use for that. I don't really care about most of those other ones. Even on the heroes, I don't really care too much about these guys. I guess I'll just hold on to it, because otherwise I'd just give it to Ginyu. But, like I said, I have the second Ginyu that I was going to give it to. So let's see, what are these other cards? So I could either give it... Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. I'm just going to give it to the Vegeta. I already know that I want to get him eventually to SA10 first. Because the LR Goku I'm not using as much at the moment, so I don't really care about his SA for now. Later on I might, but I know this Vegeta definitely I want to get him up first. So I need to get him to SA10 eventually. My Mighty Mask is already at SA10 thanks to the event, because before he turns LR you can grind his Super Strike event to get him up to at least SA10. I can try to get the rest of it later. Not as much of a concern to me. So I need 4 more SA for my Vegeta. Most of these others I think are fine for now. Eventually I would like to work on Topo, just because he's actually really good to have on Jiren's team, because he helps buff Jiren a lot. And since Jiren is the main hitter usually on that squad, that's the main reason to have him on there, is to be the buffer. So eventually I would like to get his SA up, but that will probably have to be another time. But anyhow, so that's pretty much what I wanted to do today, so I got that done. How is LR Bardock? I don't know, because I don't have him. I've used a friend's LR Bardock a few times. He hits really hard, but most LRs do. His leader skill is physical +4 key and attack and everything, so he's pretty good for that. But otherwise I don't really know, because I don't have him. I got LR Mighty Mask instead, which I'm not going to complain about, since I have a hard time pulling LRs in general. But anyhow, that's going to be it for me for today's short stream, because I'm going to get ready to go to the movies, watch this Solo, this Star Trek, not Star Trek, I said Star Trek, I'm a dumbass, Star Wars, the Star Wars movie. Probably grab something to eat, whatever. And that'll be it for the night for me. So, good luck to everybody if you're doing your summonings. Have fun if you're doing something this weekend, like the MomoCon, or MegaCon, or Comic Palooza like I'm doing, or Combo Breaker like some of the FGC people are doing. Have fun with that. So let me see. Who am I going to send y'all to? Let me see. Kenso's streaming, but I don't know what he's streaming. What is that? I'll send y'all somebody else. I'm going to send y'all to... send you to Ho Factor. Ho Factor's streaming. Alright guys. I'll catch y'all later.